So today, cinematography tutorial, Joker scene, rock and roll. Oh, hello. You okay? You guys are there? You good? What is this flat light? Ugly and cinematic. Ooh. We have 3 lights by Inkee, the 150 here, Gold Crow, and the 30C. With the 3 lights, we're going to recreate a scene from the Joker 2019 with Joaquin Phoenix. What we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna take this scene from the Joker. I want to recreate 2 particular frames, so 2 different camera angles, but I'm gonna focus on one specific light setup, which hopefully is gonna be fine for both angles. We are lucky because in the film, we can actually see a wide angle of the lights on set. So these are all practical lights, which we can see. First of all, as always, I'm gonna blind my natural light. It's nighttime now, doesn't matter very much, but in daytime it does. In any case, I'm gonna blind my windows and put the black blockers on them as well. I wanna go through this tutorial in particular because I want to show you how with no budget and within a room, a bedroom, standard bedroom, you can achieve great quality, great results. This is good, guys, if you are an actor, as I am trying to be. And if you're interested, go and check my other channel to actually see the performance of this scene. But also for a filmmaker, good way to learn. This stuff is great. These lights are great too. Okay, so let's say this is pitch black now. I'm gonna actually turn the light off, but for the purpose of showing you around, I need to keep one light on. We don't need to worry about lighting the environment because that's just an image on the background. We're focusing on lighting the subject today. We only have 3 lights, let's do it. Right, next thing I'm going to do is to turn my projector on. Great tool again, we're gonna go through this stuff maybe another time. Let's turn the light off now. And I'm going to show you the background. So as a key light for now, I'm just going to use the 30C. We're going to talk about some of the key features as we go as well, okay? So that's my background over there. Lovely stuff. Okay, nice. Okay, side by side with the original image right here. Okay, we're going to start by lighting the subject with a key light. I think there are 2 key lights in this scene actually. In this clip. So one comes from above, which is a ceiling lamp, and we can see them clearly in the film as well. It's actually 2 of them, basically on the sides of Joaquin, just facing down. And also we have another key light, which is the window behind the social worker. And that's supposed to be natural light coming, I think, from the street. I think we are in the lower ground room here, so light is coming diagonally down. And then we have 2 lights above, but I'm going to use just one for my purposes. And I created this frame right here. So I think this is going to be my ceiling. One key feature I love of this light are the magnets included in the body. We got 3 magnets that can stick to any metallic surface. How cool is that? Like, seriously. So soon I'm gonna turn this light off, which is not needed, of course, so we can actually see the projection there. But this is an RGB light, and these are the 30C. Okay, we have a control here. We can switch between CCT and RGB. And for my purposes, because I'm using the camera at 12,800 ISO, I just use a 7% of power, and there's a tiny teal or greenish hue to it. at 50% saturation, because basically I'm trying to recreate the cinematography in camera. I don't want to apply much grading after, so we're trying to match the colors right as we're filming. And these are the colors of the film, a bit of green and teal. And I think the key light should match that as well. We're gonna start. I want to show you a couple of features before we actually carry on with this. This is an inflatable light. Remember when you were going to the sea and blowing your, whatever you call it in English, your water bagel? There you go. These are the LED light. You will see them inside. When you inflate it, this becomes a soft box. Very simple. You have a pump, or you can just do this. 3 seconds, done. Awesome stuff. Stick it above there. That's my key light. We're gonna check it out. Before we carry on as well, I want to show you this thing which comes with the light, which is a mount basically. So this mount with a 1/4 inch screw thread, 2 magnets. You can simply attach it there at the back, and you can now place this on a tripod or on a stand or a handle, whatever it's needed. Battery powered. I mean, you can connect it via USB-C and keep running via USB-C, but that's why I love them, because they're so portable. Alrighty people, you ready? So key light, we're gonna stick it just above my head, right here. I think more or less it's something like here in the film, much higher, but that's the first thing we're gonna do. How does it look? And look at the shadows on my face and the one in Joaquin. So we might need some extra light coming from the side or from the front. Now we're gonna check out, because also remember, he has another light above his head, but on the other side. So that helps in brightening up this side of the face. Maybe we can move this towards the left a bit more. We got Rembrandt effect here. Okay, now I'm facing this problem, right? I've got a soft box here, and the light is spilling in the background as well. So my background is fading a little bit. So what I'm missing in this light, and it's something I recommend to the brand, is a grid, which we can actually see in the film. The lighting department recreated this lamp with a grid in it. So the light is directed down, okay? And we don't have that. So we need to cover, yeah, look at just my hand, look at the difference it makes. Or if I just spin the light a little bit, look at the background. Yes, so we wanna cover that side of the light. Okay, I think it's a good start here. What do you think? Now I'm gonna cover the side of the light, and I've got this great piece of fabrics which were curtains. Again, easy stuff you can find in your house, or pillows, covers. I use all this kind of stuff as long as it's black. I'm gonna do this, place it just above my light, especially covering that side, and check out the difference it makes from here to there. This is good. I might want to open it up a little bit. See the shadow on my arm? So I might need to open it up a little bit, like so. But the background is nice and dark. So I'm gonna fix this now with pegs, simple pegs. Place them here to hold the flag up a little bit. Now my whole torso and shoulders is in the light. Well, I love cinematography. Okay, definitely my eyes are invisible. So now I might need the key light from the front, which is the window behind the social worker. And I might need to use the second RGB light. Quite happy with that one. This is Pio Guy. Godson, what you doing?
I'm just checking the screen.
Yeah, making a mess. Okay, key light number 2. The second 30 watts here. Same hue more or less. Saturation 42 as well. I don't want it too saturated. And the intensity 5%. That's 7. What I'm going to do is to place the light right in front of me, and I attach it to a stand, to a light stand. Magnets again, very easy. And this is the light coming from the street behind the social worker. Somewhere there. I'm going to turn the light off. Okay, so this is the light, the second key light. I'm going to show you without and with. That's the difference it makes. Now again, this is peeling in the background, so we need to create some grid again. And I've got another curtain, same as before. Okay, check the difference again. Without the grid, don't move the chair, with the grid. So we need to cover that. And we simply do this. Let's have a look. Okay, with the grid and the light, check what it does if I cover the light. Yeah, I've got much more brightness on this side of the face, which I need. And also it's just about not to spill in the background here. So this is the perfect spot for me. All right, guess what, guys? I changed my mind. We don't need a third light. So we don't need the 150 right here, because I think we reached a quite good match with only 2 lights. I was hoping to use this as the desk lamps that you can see in the original clip. Right here you can see 2 of them. One is directed more towards Joaquin Phoenix, so the subject, but it doesn't really do anything to the subject. It's more like a practical light for the environment. So I tried it, nothing is changing, and actually it's going to affect my background and everything else. So we're not going to use it, but I want to talk about it a little bit because it's still a nice light to have. Portable, battery powered, so it's all in there, quite small. You got 4 thread to place on a mount, a stand, whatever, as I'm doing right now. You can see it here. The couple of features I like here are the handle, which I am using right now, that can go on a stand. I like the way you can operate the lock here. It's very simple. You press and tilt, and it's very solid compared to other mounts I have, for example. So this is great. Second great option for me is the mount. This is an Inkee mount, a mini kind of Bowens, but it becomes a Bowens mount. So if you have bigger soft boxes and diffusers, you can use those. It comes with this tiny reflector here, and that's what I was hoping to use for the scene. I'm going to show you quickly. It's really kind of awkward to use, and yeah, I'm not a fan of this operating system, but because the only way to control the light is with a wheel on the body. You need to unlock it and then keep twisting until you actually unlock it, and you can control the power via the wheel as well. So you spin it. It's very powerful though. I mean, this is 150%, not even 100%. It's crazy. This is just the reflection from the floor, from the ceiling, from the back. Bicolor light. You can just scroll up via the screen and change the temperature via the wheel again. Right, I'm going to leave you with the final scene we have achieved. A bit of acting. If you want to see the full scene, acting, performance, go on my other channel, you will see it right there. I hope it helped out. Let me know what you think about the lighting, about the setup, and thanks for watching.